Hi guys, and welcome to Cultnomics. My name is Paul Hanley, and today I'm going to be chatting to you about calculating elastic demand. Okay, so in order to examine elasticity, what we're going to start off with is looking at an elastic product. And to do that, we're going to draw a demand curve that looks relatively flat. So a demand curve that looks like the one just drawn here. We'll call that demand. And what we'll do is we'll start putting in some prices and quantities. So let's take the example of maybe a bus fare. And on this day, the weather is quite good. So at a price of €1, you have the option perhaps of taking that bus or maybe walking to your destination. So at €1 here, 100 people decide to take that bus, so quantity demanded is 100. However, if the bus price goes up on these better days here, what we have seen is what the bus company sees is that the quantity demanded drops quite substantially. And let's say that it drops to 70 people, 70 customers are quantity demanded using that. So in this case here, we have two prices and we have two quantities in terms of people demanding the bus route. What we're going to say is that our first price here at P1 euro we'll call P1, and our second price €1.10 we'll call P2. We will also label it our quantities. We will say our initial quantity when the price is €1 is 100, so Q1, and our quantity demanded when the price goes up to €1.10 is 70, so we'll do Q2 here. In order to be able to work out the price elasticity of demand, what we're going to do is we're going to work out a simple formula where we have price elasticity of demand equal to the percentage change in quantity demanded, so triangle means change in this case, over the percentage change in the price of the product. Now, to write out this for calculation purposes, what we're going to say is that Q2 minus Q1 is all divided by Q1, and that is multiplied by 100. So that represents the top of the line, percentage change in quantity demanded. Below the line then, what we will say is that it's percentage change in price. So we'll just rework the top formula, putting in price for quantity, becomes P2 minus P1, close up the bracket, divided by P1, and all of that is multiplied by 100. So this is the long version of this formula up here. And what we're going to do is just slot in our figures now. So for Q2, we know that over here Q2 is 70. So 70 minus Q1, which is 100, close up our bracket, divided by Q1, which is 100, and multiply all that by 100. Below the line, we'll fill in the prices as well. So we will say that for P2, what we have is €1.10 as labeled over here. So €1.10 minus P1, which is just the euro, all divided by P1, which is just the euro, and we will multiply that by 100. Okay, so our next line then is we'll start figuring this stuff out. And what we'll say is that 70 minus 100 gives us minus 30. Minus 30 is divided by 100, and it is multiplied by 100. Down below the line, what we will say for price is €1.10 minus a euro gives us 10 cents. And again, this is divided by the original price, which is 1, and that's all multiplied by 100. Of course, what we could do here is, because we have 100 above and below the line, we can actually get rid of that, and we can just concentrate on the left-hand side of the information that cancels each other out. So minus 30 over 100 gives us minus 0.3, and 0.1 over 1 gives us 0.1. So in this case here, if we divide 0.1 into minus 0.3, we will get a figure of minus 3. So our elasticity in this case is minus 3. I hope you call back to Cultnomics soon. Bye for now.